Mr. X, where are you and what's going on with your hair? Hey, my name is Mr. X. Welcome to the Extreme Channel. We are giving away $1,000 statues to you guys. If you want to know how to win one, stay tuned for later in the video. Hey everyone, welcome to the Extreme Channel. Today we're going to document a very similar journey to this video right here. Now, I have all my stuff in two huge 10 by 40 storage units. Throughout my selling, I've been able to whittle it down to just one unit. However, they have increased the price of that unit 3 times in the last 8 months, where it's essentially almost the same price as 2. So I'm fed up with it. That location is about 25 minutes from my house because storage units are in short supply where I live. So it's 6 a.m. on a Saturday, and last night we were very fortunate. We went to a great concert. We were upgraded to a suite. So Mr. X overindulged a little bit, which makes 6 a.m. on Saturday a little tough. But we are moving storage units today. Rented a big-ass truck and found some storage units a little bit closer to the house, about a halfway point in between these two storage units, which is kind of nice. And broke it down into 2 smaller units for future plans to continue to whittle down the collection more and more. Not only was I able to get 2 units, but the 2 units combined are about 60% of the price of that other big one. So the nice thing is it's saving me about $300 a month by doing this, but it's going to be a Saturday of work, and I'm putting 1, 2, and 3 and Mrs. X to work. However, my children believe they're going to be paid like $100 each. Now, before we get started, you're probably wondering what was behind me. So this is a storage area in my house. It's probably about, I would say, 700 square feet, where I keep a lot of boxes I work with on a regular basis. I have some other junk back there. But we're also taking this opportunity to move some of this stuff of statues that aren't planning on going on the selling table anytime soon. We're going to take those boxes up to the new storage units as well, just to create some more room in here. Although we don't need it, it would be nice to have and feels a little less cluttered. I'm not moving the camera too much because a lot of these have labels on them of certain addresses. Some are business addresses for me, some are personal addresses. And if you're ever curious, my address, my P.O. box is actually in the link of this video. But gonna go get the truck now, and or in a few hours after we wake up the kids and get started. All right, so we got the train going, the child labor train.
Mama, these two go together.
Okay. Starting to pack up there. But we have to pack in the ones I'll probably sell first in the back. And of course, those aren't the ones that are easily accessible by the door. But yeah, I don't even know how many boxes we should count. There's a big ass box right there. So let's keep at it. All right, so we got the storage unit. I would say 45% emptied. And the truck, it's the biggest truck they have, is probably 70% full. So we're definitely gonna have to make 2 trips. Thankfully, it's just 5 miles down the road, straight shot, which was unfortunate. We were trying to do 1 trip, but it's hot as blazes already. It's still morning, but fun. So interesting note, as I'm going through this, we had to choose which one's going first because which ones are going to go in the storage unit that we want to eventually get rid of. So I decided, okay, yeah, I can sell this. Yeah, I can sell this. Yeah, I can sell this. Ones that I thought I never would. Very interesting, right? All right, so biggest U-Haul truck they have is full, and we couldn't get everything in there, which isn't really surprising, but disappointing. So it's going to be multiple trips. So let's head to the new unit. And there it is. All right, so this is a 10 by 20. And it's like 95 degrees out, and I'm sweating my ass off. This is all we have in the truck, but I do have some stuff left at home that I wanted to bring up. And I sent everyone home because there was a little fighting. I would put stuff in certain areas, and then they would move it to somewhere else, and then we had stuff I was going to sell in both lockers, and we had X-Men in both lockers, and the bottom line is if they continued to quote-unquote help, and it was mainly Mrs. X, then if you asked me where one of my statue boxes was, I couldn't tell you for the life of me. I would have had to literally dig everything out, which is the whole purpose of this, was to avoid that. So I sent them all home, and now I have a shitload of work to do. So Working on this guy right here, and then I got to go the other unit, which is a little bit larger. I have to take everything. It's full to the brim. It's 10 by 25. I got to take everything out, put it back in. Then I got to get home. We're supposed to be done already. I got to get home, load up all that stuff, including a life-size pallet by myself. So it's been a great day. All right, so it is a day later and windy, although I did get everything done. I can't unlock a lock with one hand. That would take some skill. Hang on. All right, so this is the for sale unit. Of all the pieces I'm going to sell next year, with a few exceptions here and there. So for example, this is the my favorite Silver Surfer. Never going to sell that, but you'll see why when we go to the other unit. But I have it categorized. So this is like all cosmic stuff right back here, and then we go into some Venomized stuff that'll be for sale, and then some X-Men stuff, some Throne stuff. This stuff actually is not for sale. These are 1/3 Hush Superman. Then we go into some quarter scale DC that's going to sell, some life-size busts, and then some horror pieces. So it's kind of a weird, funky format, but the nice thing is there is tons of room here. Seems like a lot more room than my old unit, and you're going to see why that is soon. And again, I'm trying to avoid labels here, but yeah, so pretty excited. And there it is. This is a 25 by 20, but plenty of room in this one. A little bit more packed in the other one, and you're going to see why in a second. All right, and here is the second one. So a little more packed. Few things going on. These are some random boxes. These are actually some giveaways we're doing very soon. And everything else in here is stuff I'm not planning on selling anytime soon. So we have Throne pieces that aren't being sold, X-Men pieces, and then we can't see way behind there, but there are the life-size boxes. And then I plan to put some more life-size boxes here when they come in over the next 2 months. So the good news is that I think it's all set. So it was about 7-8 hours of grueling work, got everything done, and now this unit right here, nothing in here is being sold, so that's why I'm able to pack it to the wall. It may be stuff that down the road, maybe in 2-3 years I sell, but the whole goal is to eventually empty out the other one and put in some of those boxes here of the things I wasn't going to sell in there, but most of what I have is going to sell. You got that? Good. I'm confused. I don't even know what's going on. As we try to grow this channel, we like to reward you guys for watching and subscribing. So because of that, every 5,000 milestone when it comes to subscribers, we give away a couple $1,000s worth of statues. We've actually given away over 20 statues. To win one was easy. First, you gotta be subscribed to the channel. You'll get bell notifications when videos drop. Each video that drops, you wanna make a comment on those videos. We pick a random video, we give away statues based on a comment. You can say whatever you want. The more videos you comment on, the higher your chances are to win. I always thank you guys for watching, but a bigger thanks to Mrs. X 1, 2, and 3. I did pay them all $100. Mrs. actually gets hundreds of thousands, so she probably didn't care. And they deserved it after all that work and putting up with my yelling, and I'm exhausted, so I'm going to have a beer. But if you appreciate this, please drop a like and look forward to some future content.